Hey everybody, I hope you're all doing well. It's at the end of the month, it's time for another favorites video, and this is for the month of June. I'm gonna just jump right into it. First item that I've really been enjoying is this Zoya nail polish, and this one's in Tangy. And what you see in the bottle is exactly what you would get on your nails. And I really like this because first of all, it's nice and bright, so it's a lovely summer color. But at the same time, it's not obnoxiously bright. It feels like it's almost just a little bit toned down. And that might be because it's a duochrome. If I tilt the bottle ever so slightly, you can see the orange sparkles in there. This one's really, really pretty. The thing about this is that it's actually quite sheer, even amongst Zoya nail polishes. And even with 3 coats, if you take a really close look at your nails, you can see where the pink part and the white part of your nail separates. But I really do like this. Next up, it's an eyeshadow. This is a cult favorite. It's Stila's Eyeshadow and Kitten. Okay. This is not a new product by any means in the makeup world, and most people like to use this on their lids. What I've been liking this a lot for is for inner corner highlight, because I have been using I have been doing a lot of kind of smoky taupe brown looks, and this is just a perfect inner corner highlight because it's slightly peachy. It's not like a stark white. So it looks almost natural as a highlight color, but it's very, very shimmery. It just looks really great for smoky looks. Okay, so besides smoky looks, I've also been doing a lot of bright looks, and to get the eyeshadow, the bright eyeshadow to really pop and look as bright as they can, I've been using MAC Painterly Paint Pot as a base. Again, this is another cult favorite. Nothing special, nothing too new, but I have been liking this a lot. And I don't buy or use a lot of MAC products, so for me to have a MAC product amongst my favorites is really, it's really rare actually. Okay. I heard that these guys do dry out, so I'm trying to use this as much as possible so that I make the most out of the product. Next 2 items are both bronzers, and only during the summer would you find a favorites video with 2 bronzers in it. The first one I'm going to share with you is the Dior Skin Nude Glow Healthy Glow Summer Powder. That was quite a mouthful. I'm not gonna lie, I got this mainly because it was limited edition and it looks really, really pretty. But it wouldn't be in my favorites video if I didn't like it. Actually, I would return it, but I ended up not liking it. But as you can see, it's actually not that dark of a bronzer. This is more like an all-over bronzing powder. During the summer, since my skin's darker, I've been mixing my foundations. My regular foundation is of course too light, and I do have a darker foundation, but it's still a little bit too dark for me. And rather than going out and buying another foundation, I've just been mixing the 2, and sometimes it's not spot on, sometimes it ends up just a little bit too light. So what I've been using this a lot for is to just put a little bit of color back into my face so I don't look deathly pale. And I think I can really see myself using this product during the winter because it's just so subtle. It's not overly bronze, not making you look like a baked potato, but this is just a really lovely product. Okay, so I guess baked potatoes are white, not brown. Anyways, moving right along. I hate to throw another cult favorite in, but you guys probably all recognize what this is. If not, this is the NARS Laguna bronzer. I never really liked this bronzer before because when I swatched it on my hand, it looked a little bit orange. But when I tried, I decided to try this on a store just on a whim, and it actually looked quite nice. And I've been using this a lot as a contour, but since it's just slightly shimmery, it could also be used as an all-over bronzing powder. And it's replaced my my regular bronzing powder, or my regular contour bronzer, and that's the NYC matte bronzer in Sunny. I like this just a little bit more because the powder is more silky, it's easier to blend, but it's too expensive to replace. Anyways, I've been liking this a lot, just as a lot of other people have. Next item is this Sephora eyelash curler. I broke my old eyelash curler, and it's one that I really loved, and I can't buy it separately, so I ran to Sephora and asked for their best eyelash curler, and they suggested this. So I'm actually quite impressed with this. It comes with 2 replacement pads. I guess these things are called pads. And you have to try really hard to pinch yourself with this eyelash curler. You can really get down to the base of your lashes to really amp up your curls. And I actually find that I like this a lot better than my old eyelash curler. So I don't know how this compares to the Shu Uemura one, and that's no longer sold in the United States, so maybe I'll never find out, but this is good enough for me. Last item is the Urban Decay Alice in Wonderland Book of Shadows. This came out sometime last year with the Alice in Wonderland movie, and unfortunately it's limited edition and you can't get this anymore unless you can find it on eBay. This is another one of the Book of Shadows of 16 colors, and all these colors I believe are part of the permanent collection, but they've been renamed to match the Alice in Wonderland theme. So let's see, there's a color called Alice, Queen, Vorpal, Jabberwocky. The only one that I know is Jabberwocky. Jabberwocky is Oil Slick. But otherwise these are only Urban Decay eyeshadows I own, so I can't really give you the original names. Anyways, I've been neglecting this palette a lot because, I don't know, I think it was just too pretty to use, so I never really got any use out of it. But lately I started doing the Project 7-Day palette, and I actually have a whole nother video on that. I'll put the link of that down below. And what it does is forces you to use one palette for a week, and you do a different look every day. And it's amazing how creative you get when you're forced to use one palette to create different looks. And I actually found that I can create a lot of really nice looks with this palette. I'm gonna have a whole different video on the looks that I came up with later on, but just stuck my eyelash curler in my Stila eyeshadow. But anyways, I will have another video of the looks I came up with when I finish my 7 looks. But yeah, been liking this one a lot. I can see myself using a lot more in the future, even when I don't have to stick to that palette, just because now that I've been using it a lot more, I'm more familiar with the colors and what's in there. So yeah, that's about it. I never have too many favorite products each month, because I like to stick with what I like. But that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 products. I think that's enough for this month. So I'll just see you in the next video. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye!